dance on the floor in the round. She says I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round. She told me her name was Billie Jean, and she calls the same. And every head turned their eyes, a dreamed of being the one who will dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mother always told me, be careful who you love, be careful what you do, 'cause a lie becomes the truth. And Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one. Oh, but the kid is not my son. She says I am the one. Oh, but the kid is not my son. For the days and for the nights, the love was on her side. And who can stand when she's in demand? Her schemes and plans, 'cause we danced on the floor in the round. So take my strong advice, just remember to always think twice. So my baby who danced at 3 and she looked at me, I showed her photo that made me cry. His eyes were like mine, 'cause we danced on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. She came and stood right by me, the smell of sweet perfume. It happened much too soon. She took me to her room, and Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. She says I am the one. Oh, but the kid is not my son. careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And mother always told me, be careful who you love, be careful what you do, 'cause love becomes the truth. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one. Oh, but the kid is not my son. She says I am the one. Oh, but the kid is not my son. Oh, Billie Jean is not my lover. Oh, Billie Jean is not my lover. Oh, Billie Jean is not my lover. Ain't much that I know, but the time is now. The wind said so. Feels like we're on a cliff, I know. Will you jump with me to the waves below? Here we go. I'm only 5 foot tall, and I know I'll never save you if the roof will fall, but I'm never gonna leave you at all. Can't take back some things I know. In the here and now, all my words will show. Feels like we're in a fog, I know. Will you dance with me? Do the heel and toe. Here we go. I'm only 5 foot tall, and I know I'll never save you if the roof will fall, but I'm never gonna leave you. Only 5 foot tall, but I'm always getting know. Here we go. I'm only 5 foot tall, and I know I'll never save you if the roof will fall, but I'm never gonna leave you. Only 5 foot tall, and I know I'll never save you if the roof will fall, but I'm never gonna leave you. Only 5 foot tall, but I'm always gonna find you if the sky will fall. I will come when you call me. Wake in a village by the waves. Warm colors in the air, they wrap around my face. And the person you know me to be before I went away is as far not sure I could live the city life that left me for dead. Coming down the mountain, I saw a different side of me. Every little stress inside my head is one left at sea. And if I were as simple as the sand between my toes, I'm not sure that I'll be coming home. Oh, I'm not sure that I'll be coming home. Escape the city and the waste to a place where everybody smiles and offers me a wave. And I know that I said that, I'm sure that there's no such thing as free. This is far from anything that I know I've come to be this day. And now I've had a taste of it. I'm not sure I could live the city life that left me for dead. Coming down the mountain, I saw a different side of me. Every little stress inside my head is long left at sea. And if I were as simple as the sand between my toes, I'm not sure that I'll be coming home. Oh, I'm not sure that I'll be coming home. And for the most part, I can love just who I am. I need to find a way to bottle this day. Coming down the mountain, I saw a different side of me. Every little stress inside my head is long left at sea.
Hi everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. I know the time I said I've got about 3 minutes left, but the music was depressing that second track. She's an absolutely amazing artist. She's called Jenny Biddle. She's from Australia and she did quite a few of our festivals and markets and things like that at Annick. So I have actually purchased her CDs, but I know she wouldn't mind me playing some of her music, especially the Billie Jean one, the acoustic version. It's fantastic. Anyway, I am 2 minutes now behind when I said I was gonna showcase the bonus picture round. So they're gonna come up on your screen in the next 10 seconds or so, just when I get myself ready. Um, I do have the chat stream box on this part of the software, but I can't see anyone chatting. So if Dan wouldn't mind just saying hi, so I know it's working. Um, and I shall put the bonus picture rounds now. Here comes your first one. This one's Name the Game. I hope I haven't had this one before. And then the second one coming up is game shows. I'm going to put me on mute and play a little bit more music, I think.
Sometimes I wish a little too much. You know I'm caught in my dreams. I can never get enough. I know I tried to climb a little too high. Won't let myself stop till I'm touching that sky. But if I'm not chasing stars, I'm living in the past. I've got to find myself a way.
Put me on mute
So
and
thank
play a little
God
bit more
for
music,
this
I think.
fine day. If I'm not chasing stars, oh, I'm wishing my life away. Sometimes I think a little too hard. I love stirring up the pot, churning up my past, and I still see pictures and memories. Oh, how they haunt me, it's no surprise. This body don't sleep. But if I'm not chasing stars, I'm living in the past. I've got to find myself a way. So thank God for this fine day. If I'm not chasing stars, oh, I'm wishing my life away. Some wise words whispered in my ear. You won't be happy there if you're not happy here. We're in the now, right now. But if I'm not chasing stars, I'm living in the past. I've got to find myself a way. So thank God for this fine day.
Right, guys, your next slide's coming up of the bonus picture round. I can see the comments. Rob, no, he hasn't taken his shorts off. I don't know what's wrong with the guy. Thank you, Dan, for saying happy birthday. Thank you. Hi, Kate. And I think that's about it I can see at the moment. Right, so the next one, let's have a look. It's coming up on your screens about now. So I'll give you a few minutes and I'll turn my mic off as well because no point in you listening to me chomping on.
If I'm not chasing stars, I'm wishing my life away. You know I'm wishing my life away. You know I'm wishing my life away. You know I'm wishing my life away. But if I'm not chasing stars, or I'm living in the past, I've got to find myself a way to thank God for this fine day. If I'm not chasing stars, well, I'm wishing my life away. You know I'm wishing my life away. You know I'm wishing my life away. TV screens are nipping at your ears, planting seeds and imagery and telling you what to fear. 'Cause it's just around your corner, yeah, it's just around your street. If you don't shut the gates, they'll be nipping at your feet. So we put up walls and we put up bars, and the extraordinary, it ain't quite so far. 'Cause it's just around your corner, yeah, it's just around your street. If you don't walk the doors, they'll be nipping at your feet. But I know that I'm skin and bones, and I know my time will come and go. But I don't believe this big bad world will follow you where you go. But if it's tapping at your door, ask it to come back no more. Kids these days can't go outside to play. There's too many predators, shake up their days. So we lock ourselves inside while the criminals run free. We're imprisoned in our minds by what we think we see. But I know that I'm skin and bones, and I know my time will come and go. But I don't believe this big bad world will follow you where you go. But if it's tapping at your door, ask it to come back no more. Well, it's a big bad world, a big bad world outside. You don't wanna be, you don't
Right, I'm back. You should be all able to hear me. I've put the microphone on. I'm only on to my second glass of red, which is, I thought I would have drank a little bit more, but I haven't. I've reserved myself. So the first one was your games, and your second one is out of 15. So that's name the game shows. We'll be starting off in the next couple of minutes. I'm just going to leave these ones on for a little while because there's 15 of them. And then we'll kick off and go straight into the rounds after a little bit chat, so I can see all your chat feed coming up on the screen. So we've got general knowledge, we've got rom-coms, a bit of a Valentine's theme there. Geography, there's some pictures in that one, so it's not all me speaking. There's some science and tech, music, and the new round is celeb impersonations. I have to go a bit old school with that one and play the files individually, and they'll only repeat themselves a couple of times before moving on to the next one. But fingers crossed, we should all be finished around about 9:20, I think, and then I can go and enjoy the rest of my birthday, and have a few more glasses of wine if I'm not half cooked. We'll see. So, right, I think that's about it. I'm gonna move to 2 minutes. Okay, Dale said 2 minutes. The dog's having a shite. Make sure you pick it up. You'll be able to see if it's on the snow. Okay, well, we're not starting just yet anyway, but I'm going to transition this slide over. So there we go. Hi. Right, so my chat box is just reloading again. So as you can see, just on the glass of red wine, I've put some balloons up as well. And what else have I got? I've got all of my cards. This is the one from Lisa and Deborah. Thank you very much. In fact, actually, that should transition over. Oh, it hasn't. Hi, Caroline. Thank you. It's been a lovely day so far. This morning, I got up. I didn't have breakfast in bed, but I had some croissants and a glass of prosecco, my gifts, and then basically just done nothing all day, which has been nice. Hi, Steph. Thank you. Thanks, Anne. So it's been a rather nice lockdown birthday. What's everyone else been up to celebrating Valentine's Day, the Hallmark Day, as I call it, my parents call it. Hi, Lisa. Thank you very much. But yeah, so we're just waiting for Dan to, sorry, Dale to come back from pick and poo up. Hi, Vicky. So this should be a good quiz, actually. It should fly by. I thought I didn't know how much I would have to drink, and I thought, God, if I put more pictures up, if I get anything wrong, you'll be able to see from the picture what I'm talking about. So that was the reason for that. Plus, I think it's a little bit better when I break it up with words and have a few pictures shown. So, does anyone need more time during the break to see the picture rounds? You're back. Okay, fab. Right, well, let's get started. We'll move over into general knowledge. Here we go. So this is your first round, the general knowledge, and I'm just going to, there we go. Okay, so coming up, your first question, if everyone's ready. Which college won the 2020 series of University Challenge? So number one, which college won the 2020 series of University Challenge? I've got Dan on hand as well with my messenger, just to let me know if there's any lag and if I need to go any slower. But presumably everything's still working. That's good. Right, your next question, number two. The mango is a member of which family of plants? So question 2. The mango is a member of which family of plants? Question 3. Old Forester is a brand of what type of drink? Question number 3. Old Forester is a brand of what type of drink? Question number 4. What type of creature is an albacore? So question number 4. What type of creature is an albacore? You would have laughed because I sent Dale a picture and I said, shall I include this in the quiz? And I got it from a quiz site as well. And it was a picture of this woman and she was naked. And it said, what size are her boobies? And she had a tape measure. And I went from here, well, you couldn't see the end of the tape measure. And I thought, isn't that a funny question I have on a quiz? Anyway, it's not included in this one. So number 4, what type of creature is an albacore? Question number 5, in which decade was Marks and Spencer's founded? So question number 5, in which decade was Marks and Spencer's founded? Who calls Marks and Spencer's Marksies? Am I the only one? Rob says it's a bit old-fashioned. He calls it M&S. So question 5, in which decade was Marks and Spencer's founded? Second glass is going down much better. Question 6. What name is given to the outdoor game of finding objects left by others using GPS technology? So question number 6. What name is given to the outdoor game of finding objects left by others using GPS technology? Question number 7. Queen's Gambit is an opening move in which game? I love this one. It was really good. So number 7, Queen's Gambit is an opening move in which game? I think it was in the top 10 on Netflix a little while ago. So question number 7, Queen's Gambit is an opening move in which game? Question 8, which company makes Matchmakers chocolates? So question number 8, which company makes Matchmakers chocolate? Question number 9, how many feet are there in 5 fathoms? How many feet are there in 5 fathoms? So question number 9, how many feet are there in 5 fathoms? And your final question, number 10, Who was the king at the time of the Great Fire of London? So number 10, who was the king at the time of the Great Fire of London? Okay, I'll let Dan let me know if there's any that need repeating. So if you've got a few seconds, just pop it up on the chat if you want any questions read back, and we'll do them now. Dan's messaging. All good. Okay, fab. We'll move on to the next one. So coming up, we've got rom-com movies. There's pictures. These ones are all pictures. So your first one, there we go. So there's a total of possible 20 points. So if you name the rom-com movie and bonus points for the year, so 2 points per question. So this is number one. Moving on to number two. But everyone knows this one. Dale? It'll be the years that you're struggling, well, not struggling with, not the decades anyway, but pinpointing the year. Number three coming up. So name the rom-com movie and bonus points for the year. And number four, here we go. I might be going a bit too quick. I don't mind whizzing through them again. This is number four. This one was on at Alnwick Playhouse. That's where I saw it. And number five. So it's my mum's birthday today as well, and my brother, he's not one for usually buying gifts, so he stood at the door to hand the gift over, and he'd wrapped it in tin foil. So my mum was naturally thinking, "What's he got now?" Anyway, it turns out he's got one of those Oculus things. She thinks that you can only play it with Facebook, but I don't think that's right. But anyway, that the picture of number five reminded me of the Oculus. And number six. And number seven coming up. This one was another good movie as well. I really enjoyed this one. She used to be in Gossip Girls. And number eight. That was a good one too. I'm conscious that I'm giving you time to confer with whoever you're actually involved in the quiz with, so I don't want to go too fast. And number 9. I would have gotten stuck on this one, but I have seen it. And your final one, number 10, the iconic one. Okay, let's see. Do you want me to run through them again quickly? Is everyone all good? You don't want me to run through them at all? There's no typing from Dan, so you must be okay. Right, so your next one is geography. That one there. So we've got the geography round. Okay. Oops. Okay, sorry. It's a little bit slow on that one. Okay, so there's part pictures and there's part questions. So the first one is name the landmark and city. There's a point for each. Just make a note of the points. So name the landmark and city, and there's a point for each. And the theme for this one is the romantic proposal places. Number 2 coming up. Here we go. So again, name the landmark and city, point for each. And number 3, here we go. I would never have gotten this in a month of Sundays. So name the famous balcony and country, point for each. And your next one, number 4. Name the famous abbey and location, point for each. And I wouldn't have gotten this one either. So name the famous abbey and location, point for each. And number 5, easy one, name the famous landmark and location. We only chose it because it goes with the colours of my slides. And your next one, number 6, back to questions. Which continent is nicknamed the White Continent? So number 6, which continent is nicknamed the White Continent? I saw Jordan earlier on, Steph. She said that you were looking forward to me doing some mispronunciations and seeing how drunk I'd get. Might be coming up soon. Number 7, The valleys of Great Langdale and Little Langdale lie in which English national park? So, question number 7. The valleys of Great Langdale and Little Langdale lie in which English national park? That wine's going straight in my head now. It's great. I don't feel so nervous. And number 8. Which European country has 443 named islands? So, question number 8. Which European country has 443 named islands? And question number 9. The A treble 8, or do you just call it the A888? Or is that 4 eights? The A888 is the only classified road on which UK island? The A888 is the only classified road on which UK island? That's easier. That's much better. The A888. So number 9, the A888 is the only classified road on which UK island? And your final question, number 10 of the geography round, which is the largest inhabited castle in Britain? So number 10, which is the largest inhabited castle in Britain? Flying through these, mind. We're going into a break. So I'll just double check with Dan, see if everyone's all right. Does anyone want any questions repeated before we're heading to the break? Nope. Okay. Let's move that on into the Be Right Back. So yeah, I've set the timer at 10 minutes, but just let me know what questions at the Abbey picture. Okay, no problem. We'll go back into the Abbey picture. Whoops. Okay, just going to whiz through these ones. There we go. So name the famous abbey and location, and there's a point for each. I'll just leave that on the screen for a second. Then we'll move for Abbey pictures number 4, 5, and 6. All right, okay. So there's number 5 coming up. So this is the famous landmark and location. So a point for each. And the final one that I've been asked to repeat is number 6. So which continent is nicknamed the White Continent? So which continent is nicknamed the White Continent? Okay, so I'll just pop the brake back on. There we go. And I think, let me have a little look. I think we'll just play that first song again. Bit of Billie Jean, I love it.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind,
So I'll just give you time to get some drinks and then I'll put the bonus rounds up now. So you can have a little look at the picture rounds again.
She says I am the one who'll dance on the floor.
There we go. The name of the game should be back up on your screens. I'll leave that on for a minute or so and then move to the next slide.
And every head as a dream of being who'll dance on the floor in the round. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. She came stood right by me. I smell a sweet perfume. It happened much too soon. She took me to her room and Billie Jean lifted up my phone. Says that I'm the one. Oh, but the kid is not my son. She says I am the one. Oh, but the kid is not my son. For 40 days and for 40 nights, the law was on her side. And who could stand when she's in demand? Her schemes and plans. Cause we danced on the floor and around. So take my strong advice. Just remember to always think twice. She told my baby who danced to 3, and she looked at me and showed a photo that made me cry. His eyes were like mine, cause we danced on the floor in the round. Well, people always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. She came and stood right by me. I smell a sweet perfume. It happened much too soon. She took me to her room and Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says that I am the one. Oh, but the kid is not my son. She says I am the one. Oh, but the kid is not my son.
Well, I'm back. So let me just try. I'm Here we go. Whoops. Just move that away. Still got half a bottle left. So you're all topping up with your drinks, and a few of you haven't even had a chance to get a drink, which is poor performance, really. You know, it kicks off at 7:45. The quiz, you should have your drinks ready at 22 at least. Just like myself, you know, it's the first thing you do: pour yourself a drink. So, how's everyone found the round so far? Is it much better? Do you prefer when I've had a couple more drinks, or do you just? Is it too easy? Oh, can you not? Can you? can't hear you, Mel. Oh, hang on. Can you hear me now? Presuming you can. Let me check with Dan, see what Dan said. Right, you should be able to hear me now. Maybe? Here? There? Your speaker must be off. It's not? Have you gone quiet? Can you hear me now? Yeah, right, okay. I had turned it down so you could hear the music and not hear the echo because Dan said there was a bit of an echo. But I'm back now. So I was just saying you should have gotten yourselves a drink at least at 22 8. Because I saw a few of the comments saying that you hadn't even managed to get yourself a drink. I just have to say thank you very much again to Lisa and Deborah for getting me a lovely bottle of Prosecco, some chocolates and some flowers and dropping it off at my door. It was a lovely surprise. I just finished my Indians and Rob was like, oh, there's someone at the door. And I was expecting Jordan because Jordan had said she was coming over to drop a card off. And it wasn't, it was Lisa and Deborah. So that was really nice. Thank you so much. So, how's the quiz going today? Is it too easy, too hard? A bit better with a compilation of pictures as well as questions? Oh, I'm having a hot flush. It's the wine. Hmm. Is anyone typing? Or have I gone off again? No. Okay, so the next few rounds, oh pleasure, glad you like them. I did, I love them. The flowers are in the other vase. I'm like a florist. I've got that many flowers. It's beautiful. I'm gonna put some upstairs as well. So we're gonna go through the bonus picture round answers. Please, we've got the right house. Well, there's no one in next door, and because it's so close, I would have heard the knock anyway. Don't like the rom-com. Yeah, well, it was a bit of a Valentine's theme, Dale, and I thought, don't know how drunk I'll be. I'll stick some pictures up for an easier round. It actually took a while to get those pictures together, but never mind. We'll drop the rom-com. Maybe put some different movies with a couple of questions for the next one. Okay, so we've been through the general knowledge, the rom-coms, and the geography. So we're going to start marking the bonus picture round, and I'm just going to read through them. Where are they? Oh, where have I put them? Sorry. All right, okay, right under my nose. So in a couple of seconds, you'll see it transitioning over. So this is name the game answers. So all of the answers are there, so I can quickly whiz through. So the first one is Cluedo, then Sorry, then Mahjong, Cranium, Pictionary, Game of Life, Monopoly, Ludo, Trivial Pursuit, and Risk. So those were the name the game answers. So 10 points available for that round. And then we'll move on to the second one. And I'm just double checking with Dan just to make sure no one's stuck or lost. Okay. The next one, name the game show answers. So number one is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Number two is Countdown. 3 is Survivor. Did anyone get that? I don't even remember that. 4 is Family Fortunes. 5 is Greed. Don't remember that one either. 6 is Gambit. No idea that one. 7 is Crosswits. 8 is Who's Baby. 9 is Bullseye. Never heard of that one either. That's probably why it probably only ran for a couple of seasons, if that. Number 10 is Connections. Number 11 is Give Us a Clue. Number 12 is Mastermind. Number 13, catchphrase. Love that. 14, university challenge. And 15, stars in their eyes. So that is name the game show answers. I'll just leave it on the screen just in case you need to catch up. And there's 15 points there. So your pick bonus rounds are 25 points in total. Okay, so we're going to move into the answers for general knowledge. So let me just, there we go. So these are your answers for your general knowledge. Which college won the 2020 series of University Challenge? And the answer is Imperial College London. Number 2, the mango is a member of which family of plants? And the answer is cashew family. Cashew? Sounds like I was sneezing. Cashew. Number 3, Old Forester is a brand of what type of drink? And the answer is Bourbon family. Number 4, what type of creature is an albacore? And it's a fish. So what type of creature is an albacore? And the answer is fish. Number 5, in which decade was Marks and Spencer's founded? And the answer was the 1880s, and it's 1884 to be exact. So the 1880s, 1884, number 5. Number 6, what name is given to the outdoor game of finding objects left by others using GPS technology? And the answer is geocaching. Has anyone ever done that? I wouldn't mind having a go. I'm not very good at finding my way around places, mind. And number 7, Queen's Gambit is an opening movie in which game? And it is chess. So number 7, the answer is chess. And number 8, which company makes Matchmakers chocolates? And the answer is Nestle. I know it's missing one of those little things on the E. Which company makes Matchmakers chocolates? And that's Nestle. And number 9, how many feet are there in 5 fathoms? And it's 30 feet. So number 9, the answer is 30 feet. And your last one, number 10, who was the king at the time of the Great Fire of London? And it's Charles II. I'm not very good, like maths in general, but especially Roman numerals. So like usually when I see questions like that, I go avoid because I never know. One, if I say it right, is it 6, 10, 5th, 4th? But that one's an easy one, Charles II. Watch someone comment and say it's not Charles II. So that was your general knowledge answers. So coming up now is your rom-com answers. Here we go. So number 1, name the rom-com movie and bonus points for the year. So there's a total of 20 points up for this one. So it's Bridget Jones' Diary, and that's back in 2001. So number 1 is Bridget Jones' Diary. Number 2 is 50 Shades of Grey, 2015. I read those books before they came out. So number 2 is 50 Shades of Grey, 2015. Number 3 is Legally Blonde, 2001. I think they're going to be making another one. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I heard that they were going to make another one. Number 4 is Mamma Mia, 2008. I'm just going to check. Yeah, no messages from Dan, so I'm assuming all good. Number 5 is Notting Hill, 1999. So number 5 is Notting Hill, 1999. And number 6 is Pretty Woman, 1990. And number 7 coming up, The Age of Adeline, 2015. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's a really good movie. And number 8 is The Devil Wears Prada, 2006. So number 8 is The Devil Wears Prada. And number 9, did anyone get this? The Notebook, 2004. So number 9, The Notebook, 2004. And your final one for rom-com is When Harry Met Sally, 1989. But everyone got that one. So that's your rom-coms. So we're moving on to geography, unless anyone needs me to go back. It's quiet again, so I'm just going to move on to geography answers. Here we go. Number 1, it's the Louvre in Paris. So number 1 is the Louvre in Paris. Number 2 is the Trevi Fountain, Rome. Number 3, did anyone get this? Juliet's Balcony in Italy. So name the famous balcony. It was Juliet's Balcony. Number 4, Sweetheart Abbey, Dumfries. Did anyone get this one as well? I wouldn't have gotten it. I wouldn't have gotten 3 either. So Sweetheart Abbey, Dumfries. Is it Dumfries? Or okay, whatever. Number 5 is the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Number 6, which continent is nicknamed the White Continent? And it's Antarctica. So number 6 is Antarctica. Number 7, the valleys of Great Langdale and Little Langdale lie in which English national park? And it's the Lake District. So the Lake District is number 7. Number 8, which European country has 443 named islands? And that's Denmark. That's one you need to bank for your knowledge, because that's quite a toughie, that one. Well, I didn't know it anyway. Number 9, the A888 is the only classified road on which UK island? And that's Barra. So number 9 is Barra. And the last one, and I didn't know that one either. And the last one, number 10, which is the largest inhabited castle in Britain? And it is, of course, Windsor Castle. So number 10. Well, that's because they keep on inviting people to stay over. So which is the largest inhabited castle in Britain? And that is Windsor Castle. So that's your first 3 rounds and your bonus picture rounds done and dusted. So we can now move on to your science and tech. Ooh, I almost put the answers up. That would have been good. So here we go. This is your science and tech round coming up. Right, if you're all ready. Feel like a bingo caller. If you're all ready, eyes down. And your next number, number 1. In which year did Apple introduce the first iPhone? So number 1, in which year did Apple introduce the first iPhone? Number 2. In which decade was the first ever text message sent? Is everyone all right with the speed of the questions? So, question number 2. In which decade was the first ever text message sent? Does anyone remember the first text message? I mean, I don't. It was probably something along the lines of, hi. So, number 3. How is the non-stick coating... Oh, gosh. Steph, look at that. I probably spelled that wrong as well. How is the non-stick coating polytetrafluoroethylene better known? So, question number 3. How is the non-stick coating polytetrafluoroethylene better known? You try saying it, that's all I can say. Funny enough, I knew the answer to this, that's why I put it up. Question 4. Which term is used to describe somebody who gains unauthorized access to a computer system? So, question number 4. Which term is used to describe somebody who gains unauthorized access to a computer system? I think that question before was the longest word ever I've had to pronounce on the quiz so far. So, question number 4. Which term is used to describe somebody who gains unauthorized access to a computer system? And your next question, number 5. How many pairs of chromosomes are there in a human cell? So, number 5, how many pairs of chromosomes are there in a human cell? So, question 5, how many pairs of chromosomes are there in a human cell? And your next one, number 6. Which zodiac constellation is mapped out here? I'm really, really bad at constellations and stars. You know, when someone says, well, you can see it's such and such. And I'm like, no, you can't. You can just see stars that are quite close together. But if you drew them in a different way, it wouldn't come up with what you're saying. So, number 6, which zodiac constellation is mapped out here? I should give you extra points if you get these. Question number 7. Is this Mars, Venus, or the Moon? So, question number 7. Is this Mars, Venus, or the Moon? I'll leave the picture ones up a little bit longer so you can have a little look. So, number 7. Is this Mars, Venus, or the Moon? And your next question, number 8. What make is this American car? So, what make is this American car? And number 9. I like this question. Is this bird called a tit, booby, or jubbly? So, question number 9. Is this bird called a tit, booby, or jubbly? It's the little things. I'll just repeat it again. Question number 9. Is this bird called a tit, booby, or jubbly? And your final question of the Science of Tech round, number 10. What kind of bird is this? Extra points for correctly naming it. I think we all know what it is. It's just there's so many different varieties. It's like a bit like Walker's crisps. What kind of bird is this? I can't believe I said that. Number 10. What kind of bird is this? Extra bonus point for correctly naming it. A friend of mine said he was so bored the other week that he decided to learn all about these birds and the different varieties of them. I mean, you've got to be bored, right? So that's your 10 questions up. Put a comment on if you want me to go back through any. Dan will message me and I'll just whiz through. And then we'll move over into the music round. I didn't actually quite think of this because the music round is about reading out the lyrics of the chorus. So we'll see. It's a lot of words. Right, so I think we're all good because I've got no messages. Yeah. Okay, so we'll move into the music. There we go. Look at that. All heart. So, as the picture shows, it is themed around love, the music round. So, it'll have love in the title or it'll have been released around Valentine's Day or February time. So, enough of me gobbling on. Here it is, the love-themed music round. So from the lyrics, name the title and the artist, and there's 1 point each here. I'm getting confused as to how many points I'm actually awarding, so you'll have to keep me right. So so there's 20 points up for grabs here, and I think Science and Tech I put 11 and Geography 15, rom-coms 20, General Knowledge 10, and then your celeb impersonation is 10. Okay. Okay, God, here we go. Number 1, just going to stand there and watch me burn. Well, that's all right because I like it the way it hurts. Just going to stand there and hear me cry. Well, that's all right because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie. So, name the song and the artist. I'll just leave these the lyrics up a little while, so this round will be a little bit longer than the other ones. And I'll not bother repeating them either. Okay, so number 2 coming up. This one's easy. Keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love. Keep bleeding, keep bleeding, love. You cut me open. Some of them I had to take out a little bit of it just because it would have given away the actual song title. So 2 points available for naming the title of the song and the artist. And question number 3 coming up. Can't explain all the feelings that you're making me feel. My heart's in overdrive and you're behind the steering wheel. Touching you, touching me, touching you. God, you're touching me. It's quite easy when you know it. Okay. And number 4 coming up. Oh, such an easy one. I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes, the love that's all around me, and so the feeling grows. And number 5 coming up. This is my favourite one. I sing this all the time on the karaoke. So I'm heading down. I was going to sing it and I'm not. Um, cheeky. Rob's saying don't. I have quite a good voice at times. I'm heading down the Atlanta highway, looking for the love getaway. Headed for the love getaway, love getaway. I got me a car, it's as big as a whale. That's probably about as much as I'm going to sing along. Not that I was singing, but you know what I mean. And number 6 coming up. My love, there's only you in my life, the only thing that's bright, my first love, you're every breath that I take, you're every step that I make. I think I'm probably giving you enough time to figure them out. You guys are pretty good at the music rounds. It's just me that would need to pour over them. Number 7, if I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And question number 8 coming up. Love, 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 love. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. It should be quite easy because I don't think, well, there's probably songs with repeating the same word that amount of times. I don't know. And it's always popular on the karaoke, these ones. Number 9. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? And your final one, number 10. You're the light, you're the night, you're the colour of my blood, you're the cure, you're the pain, you're the only thing I want to touch. Never knew that it could mean so much, so much. I started the first off really big. You could actually hear me sing, well, I could in my head. And then I got to, you're the only thing I want to touch, and I completely lost it. So that's your 10 questions of the music round. Now, for this one, we're going to go into the celeb impersonation, but I'll have to do it old school, so you might hear a bit. I'll play the first one, but you need to let Dan know if you can hear it because I'm playing it from a file and not through the OBS because it was Clarky putting it on that one. So let's go. Right, let's see. So here we go, we're loading away. So I'm going to play the first one, and remember, you need to let Dan know that you can hear it. Just
Merry
say yes.
Christmas, idiot. Merry Christmas, idiot. Merry Christmas, idiot.
Right, so I've repeated the first one 3 times, and I'll just double check what Dan said if you could hear. Is everything all right, Dan? I can't actually see on Facebook. Right, okay, fab. So I know you can all hear it. So I'll start again and I'm just going to repeat them a few times and then move on to the next one. Merry Christmas, idiot. Yeah. You never hear of this person anymore. I don't know what she's doing.
Merry Christmas, idiot. Merry Christmas, idiot. Merry Christmas, idiot.
So that's the first one. So these are the celeb impersonations. I just need to know who the celeb is. Your second one coming up.
Okay, I have to say, border collie, do not chase me, do not chase me. Okay, I have to say, border collie, do not chase me, do not chase me.
I'll play that one again. I like that one.
Okay, I have to say, border collie, do not chase me, do not chase me. Okay, I have to say, border collie, do not chase me, do not chase me.
So that was number 2. Number 3, this one might be a bit tricky.
Basically, producers know what I'm like. I mean, I only stayed a couple of hours in the jungle. I walked out of the Big Brother house. I've been booked for every reality TV show on television. Do you know what I mean? Basically, producers know what I'm like. I mean, I only stayed a couple of hours in the jungle. I walked out of the Big Brother house. I've been booked for every reality TV show on television. Do you know what I mean?
That's number 3. Number 4 coming up.
In this case, sir, I award damages to be paid by Father Christmas, sir, to my colleagues Rudolph, Donna, and the Blitzen. In this case, sir, I award damages to be paid by Father Christmas, sir, to my colleagues Rudolph, Donna, and the Blitzen. In this case, sir, I award damages to be paid by Father Christmas, sir, to my colleagues Rudolph, Donna, and the Blitzen.
So that was number 4. Number 5.
Okay, I've got to tell you, you went out there, you enjoyed it, you were fantastic. But remember, just because I like dancing doesn't mean to say I can't have you killed. Okay, I've got to tell you, you went out there, you enjoyed it, you were fantastic. But remember, just because I like dancing doesn't mean to say I can't have you killed. Okay, I've got to tell you, you went out there, you enjoyed it, you were fantastic. But remember, just because I like dancing doesn't mean to say I can't have you killed.
Okay, apparently there's a bit of an echo when I play them. So if you've got a problem and you need me to repeat any of them, I'll do so. But in the meantime, I'm just going to turn my microphone down so there's no echo and just go through them. I'll repeat them a few times.
So just drink a pint of Bloody Mary and let them cook their own supper. So just drink a pint of Bloody Mary and let them cook their own supper. So just drink a pint of Bloody Mary and let them cook their own supper.
I frequently fancy the girls I'm working with, particularly if I have to snog them. There is something so fabulous, okay, about two strangers being made to kiss, yeah? Even if I don't really fancy the actress, yeah, I always get a stirring. I frequently fancy the girls I'm working with, particularly if I have to snog them. There is something so fabulous, okay, about two strangers being made to kiss, yeah? Even if I don't really fancy the actress, yeah, I always get a stirring.
I've got no opinions on politics, mate. 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 I've got...
Amanda hated it, Alicia hated it, but of course David loved it because that's because he's a big Twitter. Amanda hated it, Alicia hated it, but of course David loved it because that's because he's a big Twitter.
Yes, that's right, I did know Elvis, but I don't like to go on about it. Yes, that's right, I did know Elvis, but I don't like to go on about it. Yes, that's right, I did know Elvis, but I don't like to go on about it.
Okay, guys, so that was your 10 celeb impersonations, but Dan said to replay them through again, just because of the echo at the first 4 or 5. So I'll do that. Once again, I'll turn the microphone down and I'll just keep running through. So I'll just run through them once, okay?
Merry Christmas, idiot. Merry Christmas, idiot.
Okay, I have to say, border collie, do not chafe me, do not chafe me. Okay, I have to say, border collie, do not chafe me, do not chafe me.
Basically, producers know what I'm like. I mean, I only stayed a couple of hours in the jungle. I walked out of the Big Brother house. I've been booked for every reality TV show on television. Do you know what I mean?
In this case, sir, I award damages to be paid by Father Christmas, sir, to my colleagues Rudolph, Donna, and Blitzen.
Okay, I've got to tell you, you went out there, you enjoyed it, you were fantastic. But remember, just because I like dancing doesn't mean to say I can't have you killed. Okay, I've got to tell you, you went out there, you enjoyed it, you were fantastic. But remember, just because I like dancing doesn't mean to say I can't have you killed.
So just drink a pint of Bloody Mary and let them cook their own supper. So just drink a pint of Bloody Mary and let them cook their own supper.
I frequently fancy the girls I'm working with, particularly if I have to snog them. There is something so fabulous, okay, about two strangers being made to kiss, yeah? Even if I don't really fancy the actress, yeah, I always get a stirring.
I've got no opinions on politics, mate. I've got no opinions on politics, mate. I've got no opinions on politics, mate.
Amanda hated it, Alicia hated it, but of course David loved it because that's because he's a big Twitter. Amanda hated it, Alicia hated it, but of course David loved it because that's because he's a big Twitter.
Yes, that's right, I did know Elvis, but I don't like to go on about it. Yes, that's right, I did know Elvis, but I don't like to go on about it.
Oh, balls. Okay, sorry about that. I've just spent the past few minutes talking to myself because I've muted myself. So I do apologise. So the last 10, the last round of the celeb impersonations, there was 10 clips played. You should have all heard them. There's a few clues contained within the clips. My favourite was the Bloody Mary one. I almost said the person that the answer, but never mind. So if you want me to go through any of the rounds of the science and tech, music, and the celeb impersonations, now's your chance to drop a message. Dan will pick it up and he'll buzz me on Messenger. But other than that, we'll jump straight into the answers. So I'll just give you 10 seconds or so just to type in that you need some more questions repeated. I'm just fanning my face. I'm a little bit hot. I like that round, the celeb impersonations. Did everyone else like it? I have to be a bit more creative because I can't do the music because I'll get copyright and stuff like that. But I quite enjoyed that one. Okay, so I'm going to jump into, I'm just going to put that up. So we're going to the geography answers. Okay, sorry, not the geography, the science and, okay, he thinks everyone's all right. So we'll go into the science and tech answers. Here they come. There we go. Hi everyone, back again. So number one, in which year did Apple introduce the first iPhone? And the answer is 2007. I thought it was going to be a lot earlier than that. It feels like I've had an iPhone for, I don't know, longer than 2007. Number two, in which decade was the first ever text message sent? And that was the 1990s, or to be particular, 1992. And number three, coming up, how is the non-stick cotton polytetrafluoroethylene better known? And that is Teflon. So the answer to number three is Teflon. Number four, which term is used to describe somebody who gains unauthorized access to a computer system? And the answer is hacker. Filthy buggers, the hackers. Number five, how many pairs of chromosomes are there in a human cell? And that is 23. I was going to say something, but I better not because it's not politically correct. And number six, which zodiac constellation is mapped out here? And the answer is Gemini. Did anyone get that? I bet Dale got it. Number seven, is this Mars, Venus, or the Moon? And the answer is Mars. And number eight, what make is this American car? And it's the Cadillac. Reminds me of that move. Ooh. Well. Moving on. Number nine, is this bird called a tit, booby, or jubbly? And the answer is booby. You wonder why it's called a booby, don't you? Well, I do. And number 10, what kind of bird is this? Extra bonus point for correctly naming it. And it is a chin strap penguin. So if you correctly guess penguin, you get a point. If you put chin strap before penguin, then you get another point. It's funny that, a chin strap. I mean, obviously it's because it's got like a line across, I think. And so that's your science and tech answers. We're coming up to your music answers. Just transition that slide over. Okay, So from the lyrics, it was name the title and the artist, and you get 1 point each. So number 1, I'll not repeat it all, but it's Love the Way You Lie, Eminem. Number 2 is Bleeding Love, Leona Lewis. You never hear from her now. She moved over to the States, didn't she? And I don't think she's come back. I do talk a load of rubbish. Number 3 is The Darkness. Ooh. Number 4 is Love Is All Around, Wet, Wet, Wet. Had to include that one. Number 5 is Love Shack, the B-52s. My favourite song to sing on the karaoke because no one can get it wrong and everyone gets up. Number 6 is Endless Love, Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. I'm aware that there's probably other people that have sang the song. So yes, I'll have to accept you've got a point for them. But for this one, it's just Endless Love, Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. I should have said go for the original one. Number 7 is I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. And number 8, All You Need Is Love, The Beatles. And number 9 is Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis Presley. And number 10, Love Me Like You Do, Ellie Goulding, which was the soundtrack to 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, so we're moving on to the celeb impersonation answers. You did get it. Oh, you got those questions. I knew you would. Yeah, exactly, Anne. Bloody swat. Oh, Tessa, you got it as well. Oh, it looks like I'm just the only. It looks like I'm the only. I'm just looking at all of the comments that have been. They've disappeared now, but you've all done quite well. It just must be me. I'm not very good at constellations and whatnot. Okay, so the answers to the celeb impersonation. Oh, right, sorry, I've written these down. I was having a bit of a moment. I think they're not going to come up. Okay, so I've got the chat box on the other side, so you can chat whilst whatever. And I haven't put the answers up on the OBS system because it's easy enough just to read them out. So number 1 is Anne Robinson. Number 2 is Chris Eubank. Number 3, did everyone get this one? Gemma Collins. I don't know about you, but every morning without fail, as soon as I get up, I put my laptop on and I look at the Sky News and I look at the Sun. And I have to say the Sun is a little bit more, well, there's a lot more stories on there than on Sky for a start. But they do come up with some nuggets. And Gemma Collins is always on. It's like Gemma Collins weight loss and Gemma Collins with that Arge guy and if it's not Gemma Collins, it's bloody Katie Price. Who? Kim Dees. So it was Anne Robinson was number 1 and number 2. Who? Chris Eubank. 3 was Gemma Collins. Number 4 was Judge Rhines. Number 5 was Len Goodman. Exactly. Who is Gemma Collins? Number 6 is Nigella Lawson. So Gemma Collins, she's just a reality TV show person. And number 7 is Ricky Gervais. Number 8 is Russell Brand. I think everyone would have gotten this one. Number 9 is Simon Cowell. And definitely everyone would have gotten this was the lovable Tom Jones. That was number 10. So that's your quiz concluded. So we've been through all of the answers, unless I am mistaken. I think we have. So just to recap, your general knowledge was 10 points. Your rom-coms was 20 points. Your geography was 15 because I awarded an extra point if you got the location. Science and tech was 10, but an extra point if you got the penguin one right, with the correct chin strap. That came out really bad. Answers to 4 and 5. Okay. Music was 20 points, and the celeb impersonation was 10, and your bonus pick rounds was 25 points. Kim, the answers to 4 and 5 was Judge Rhines and Len Goodman. And I think that's it. So thank you very much for joining me on my birthday. It's been lovely. I've had such an awesome day, and it's nice to carry on the celebrations with you guys. I don't know really what I would do if I wasn't doing the quiz and sorting out the questions and things like that. So how's everyone done on the quiz? I bet you have all got top marks tonight. And there's a few people that actually play the quiz back on a Monday or a Tuesday night and join in that way. So that's nice to hear. I'm still going live on YouTube, and I'm thinking actually I could drop it off, unless people prefer YouTube. 57, Caroline. Wow, fab score. Thought it was tricky tonight. Oh really? I thought it was easier. Oh, don't be daft, Anne. It's all about taking part that counts. At the end of the day, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? 67, Kim. Well done. Woohoo. 69 for me and Steph. Wow, that's a good score. 69. So yours are all pretty much easy. Deborah, 67. Yours are all punching around the same mark. There's only a couple of points between everyone. No, we must win. Look at the competitiveness. I love it. I'm like that all the time. Okay, so Tessa, you thought it was tricky tonight. Oh, okay. So what would you like me to? I know the rom-com wasn't a hit with Dale. Dale's obviously went off in a sulk. 61. We struggled. Thought it was a tough one. Okay. So what would you like to see? I've got a huge big book full of quiz questions. We can do potluck. We can do history. We haven't had history in ages, but it's not my strong point. So, not that it matters about me because I'm not answering them. 69. Dale's got 69. Oh, Dale's on YouTube. 69. So, yeah, 69. 71. Ah, look at that. Dale, Lisa's beaten you. She's got 71. They love the music round, Lisa does. Oh, that's good. Disney. You want a Disney one. Okay. Disney as in pictures or Disney questions? So because I'm quite happy to mix the picture round one up. Come on, Dale, you've got some suggestions. You want to see the rom-com one replaced, so both. All right, okay. So a bit of both. Anything just quizzing is great. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's just a bit of a laugh. Okay, well, I could probably do Disney ones and a bit of questions with I might take it from way back, like the old films to the brand new ones. Yeah, I think Dale secretly loves the rom-coms. I might do some serial killer ones. Did anyone watch that Tams one on Netflix? That was Elisa Tam. Was it Elisa Tams or Elisa Lambs? Elisa Lambs, I think it was. That was so scary. Breeds of dogs. All right, okay. Dale did that cartoon one. Ugh. I had a look for the breeds one, and I'd have to do a lot of cutting and pasting, and a lot of them have got really weird names as well. Just a variety. Okay, so a variety of pictures. And did you like the celeb impersonation one? Because that was a bit more audio. I quite enjoyed that one. I just wish I could play the music. Cheers, Kim. Thanks very much. Just watching it. Yeah, it does. The Cecil Hotel. That was it. So that was really weird because I've seen it on another program before, but I didn't see the clip, the video that the police released of her like coming in and out of the actual lift. That was so bizarre. I'm not too sure if it was a self-drowning accident. Oh, I hope no one's looking forward to watching it because I've just spoiled it. Sorry, spoiler alert. Okay, well, I think that's about it. Thanks again for joining in. And next week, I'll see if I can bring some new rounds, including a Disney and some sort of breed of dogs. Yeah, the slab round's quite good. I like that. I might do a current news one. We'll see. But thanks very much for joining in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to head off and finish the bottle of wine. And tomorrow I'm going to have a lie-in and then get thinking about doing some more quizzes. So have a good week, everyone, and enjoy. And I'm just going to put over my little transition slide. I do like my slides. And then I'll put the offline one on in the next minute or two. But I've heard all of your scores, but if you want to message the page or share the videos, then please do if you think of anyone that would like to take part in the quiz. I'm rambling now, so adios and good night from me. Thank you.